So this is gonna be a very brutally honest video because I'm actually very annoyed about like what's going on with TXT and how people are reacting to them, what people are saying. I'm just kind of, I'm gonna vent real quick. I'm gonna give my opinions on what I think about TXT and like what people are asking me regarding TXT, about their clout, about being associated with BTS, about disrespectful fans, just ABCDEFG about TXT. So first things first, people are asking me how do I feel just in general about TXT. Just like any K-pop group debuting, I'm super excited because I'm excited to see new talent, new faces, new music. As a fan, I'm ready to be a fangirl again over new talents, and that is literally all I feel about TXT. Okay, my opinions on them do not stretch very far and wide. It is very simple. They are a new K-pop group coming from a successful company, and I am excited to see what they have to offer. That's it. I don't understand why people are breaking their backs, already forming all of these opinions and speculations. Some people are being so disrespectful. Some people are being hypersensitive. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what's the big deal, you know? The only big deal should be that TXT is only the second group that's gonna come out a big hit. And they're also like, you know, the baby brother group of BTS. Now here's what I want to talk about right here, because people ask me what I feel, how I feel about people saying that TXT is gonna have extra clout because of BTS and like they're already popular, and some people are mad at that, some people are with that. Here's my black and white thought. Whether you like it or not, TXT is going to have clout because of BTS. That's just how it works. That's just how K-pop works, sis. Look at NCT when they debuted. NCT was on so many people's radar just because they are the next boy group after EXO. And EXO was mega popular. Also, look at Blackpink, okay? Blackpink, when they debuted, they had instant fans, instant followers. So many people were looking forward to them after they released just that dance video before their official debut, because they're the sister group of 21. The only reason I say 21 instead of like Big Bang and other groups that have come out of YG is because there's never been another girl group that's come out of YG before. They're only the second girl group that's come out of YG. Not to mention just YG in general is a successful company, so anything that they put out is gonna catch the public eye. So just elaborating. Do you see how this is just, it goes without say that people have clout because of who came before them and who they're associated with? Like, if you're trying to deny the fact that TXT is gonna have clout because of BTS, I'm sorry, but that's literally like stupid. I get it. The people who are trying to dissociate TXT from BTS have genuine like good intentions, and they're trying to say like, you know, we should let TXT prove, you know, themselves for themselves. And yes, I fully agree with that. Let me just say, you can believe in both things at the same time. That TXT will have to prove themselves for being their own individual K-pop group, and that they're also popular because they're from Big Hit. Those two things coexist. They're both things that have to exist together, even though they're completely different concepts, okay? Now here's the thing. Just because TXT is the baby brother group of BTS doesn't mean that I want or am looking for another BTS, okay? I, as a fan who is very open-minded, open-hearted, accepting of lots of different groups, I am going to look, you know, decide whether to stan them or not based on what they give to me. You know what I mean? What they display for us, okay? I'm not gonna prejudge and hold expectations high or low just because they come out of Big Hit and are associated with BTS, okay? I'm not looking for another BTS, and I don't expect them to do the same shit that BTS did, okay? TXT will be their own group, and I do think it is unfair to hold them to the same expectations that BTS has placed, you know, because BTS, they're like globalized, they've done so much shit, and they have so many followers and so much approval. I'm not trying to put those burdening expectations onto TXT, who are literally, they are so young. I'm not sure what the official ages are, but I know that a lot of them are probably born after the year 2000, which makes them still children, and I'm not trying to do that to a K-pop group with children in it, okay? We're not gonna do that. Here's what I'm gonna do, and here's what I suggest all other people do. When TXT debuts, decide for yourself, based off what TXT displays for us, whether or not you like them, will be a fan, will be standing, etc., all of the above. You can like them and also dislike certain parts of them. You can majority dislike them, but then also have some things that you appreciate about TXT too. We are fans that can have a spectrum of opinions, and that is what I expect from us as the mature people that I hope we are. The one thing I'm not gonna do is expect them to be BTS. That is not what we're gonna do. If I make comparisons about TXT to BTS, it's gonna be like, oh my god, in this shot he reminds me of Jungkook, or like, wow, this member has a vocal range that's as wide as Jimin's, or he fucking spits fire like Suga. Like, those types of comparisons I do among all K-pop groups. Like, even if it's like a similarity that I see between Astro and Monsta X, like, I still make those little comparisons because that's what I do as a K-pop fan, but it is never gonna be like they need to reach this level of fucking what BTS did, or they're just wannabes of BTS. Like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna be toxic. That's just it. I am as open to TXT as a new debuting group as I am to any K-pop group that is debuting, okay? Although they are more present on my personal radar because they are coming from the same company as BTS, and so that is why they're more prevalent, and that is why more people are paying attention to them. But other than those facts alone, like, I'm not gonna treat them any different from a K-pop group that is debuting from like any company. Even though, like, I'm so excited for TXT to debut because I'm really looking forward to what they're gonna do and everything. I just don't want to put these unnecessary pressures and burdens on TXT by being compared to BTS and like all this shit. Like I said, if I'm gonna compare them to BTS, it'll be like, oh, he kind of reminds me of Jungkook, he kind of has this like vibe. Or I could even compare TXT to like Astro, or like a different K-pop group, or like Day6. Like, it doesn't fucking matter because those kinds of comparisons come naturally, okay? At least to me. But again, as a whole group, I'm not going to determine their success or how much I love them based off of BTS, okay? It's going to be me looking at TXT. And that's it. Now, what I also want to say is that there's a lot of people that are being way too sensitive about TXT debuting. Like, literally, if you just think about it, like, they're just another K-pop group. They're just another K-pop group that's gonna debut. And with that, what comes with K-pop, okay? There's gonna be a lot of anti-fans. There's gonna be a lot of haters. There's gonna be a lot of people that dislike the video as soon as they drop, which is what we saw today with the new member introduction video. I think there were like 15,000 dislikes or something right off the bat. Like, that kind of shit just happens naturally, and I feel like it's best for everyone to just kind of ignore that shit, because the more we pay attention to it, it shows that we're like over concerned about what these haters are doing, which is literally, I could not give a shit about anyone's opinion because everyone's gonna have their own opinions, and I feel like more people should just not give a shit, okay? Because their opinion has nothing to do with you. Their opinion probably is not gonna affect TXT, because TXT and these other K-pop groups, they're trained to deal with hate because they're gonna be in the public's eye. I'm sure they've gotten their pep talks about it, okay? It's part of being famous, so let's stop breaking our backs worrying about other people's opinions. If you disagree with someone, that's it. You just agree to disagree. That's it. And if they're like hateful and shit, block them. You don't need to just... That's it. That's literally all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to fight them. That's adding fuel to the fire. I'm just gonna calmly wait for TXT. I'm gonna be super excited. This is the only talk that I want to give about TXT until I do a full reaction of their introduction videos. I'm gonna do a giant reaction to all of the introduction videos, and I'm so excited for that because I'm curious to see like what they look like, what their roles are in the group, and like just I'm excited to pick a bias, and you know, as I am as a fan, I'm excited to fall in love with the new K-pop group, okay? I think we all should just be excited and be positive. That's it. They're just another K-pop group, and we will be supportive. Those are my thoughts. If you disagree or agree or have anything to say, please leave it in the comments down below. If you want to follow me on my other social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, so that you can talk to me over there about, you know, other things. It doesn't even have to be about K-pop in general. And yeah, that's it. I will see you beautiful internet people next time. 안녕히 계세요.